Hello everyone, good morning, I'm Julie. I am going to play for you one of my favorite songs by the Beatles, A Day in the Life. We are going to learn it part by part. Let's begin. So our intro, we need the chord of G, B minor, E minor, then we're going to move our third finger off and play E minor 7, and then C major. And what I'm doing as far as strumming, I'm just strumming straight down like this. Getting louder. Now I'm ready to get into our verse. So our verse, we repeat those first chords. G major, B minor, E minor, and E minor 7, like this. And then we need C major, and then C over B, and then A9 or A sus2, same chord, like this. We go back to G, B minor, E minor, E minor 7, and then we go to C, and then we go to F major, and then we go E minor, E minor 7, like this. E minor 7, C, F, E minor, E minor 7. Repeat that C, F, E minor, but we don't go to E minor 7 here. This is a little quirk that Lennon did. He went to C instead when we sing I Saw the Photograph. So remember that. This is really the only time that happens. I think he just maybe forgot or something, or just said, hey, I'm going to throw everybody for a loop and go to C. So that's our first part. Second part, very similar. G, B minor, E minor, E minor 7, C, C over B, A9, G, B minor, E minor, E minor 7, C, F, E minor, E minor 7, and then we do it all again for the whole I Saw a Film Today part, but there's a little twist on the ending. So the ending, we're going to end on C. This is where he goes, I'd love to turn you on. I'd love to. And what I like to do here is I like to do a hammer-on with my first finger on the first fret of the B string, because the melody is B to C. And so I could kind of approximate that a little bit. How many times do I do this? I counted it. I think it's 12. And it's all downstrokes. And so that leads us into our little orchestral transition thing, which I'm actually going to show you how to play that in another video. So we're going to skip that for now and go to Paul's part. So for Paul, we need these chords. We need D, E major, then D. We're also going to use a B9 chord. So what you're going to do is you're going to bar with that third finger down the last 3 frets, 3 strings on the 2nd fret, like so. So it's kind of like a B7, but more painful. And also briefly, we're going to use B major too. The strumming for this is straight down, and I'm muting with this palm. Like that. So E, get out of bed, gonna comb across my D. And so it's also going back and forth between 4/4 time and 2/4 time. The D goes on the 2/4, like this. 2, 1, 2. Back to E, B9, E, B9, and then a 2/4 part very quickly on that B chord where he's like breathing hard. Da da da. Back to E, da 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 da, da da da. Go to D. Back to E, B9, E, B9. And now on this, we're going to go down, 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 up, because that is going to take us into Lennon's dream part, which the chords you need for this: C, G major, D, and A major. And what I'm doing for the strumming, so it's like down, 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 up, up, down, down. So to G, to D, to A, back to E major. Then again, C, to G, back to D, then to A. And then I'm going to give you two options here. You could play the E major chord, or you could kind of do what the orchestra does, which is octaves. So you have E octave, D octave, C octave, D octave, and end on G. So I'm going to back up a little bit and show you how that works. So then C, to G, to D, to A, and then we got end on G. And then we go back to the first part again. I'll run those through one more time. G, B minor, E, E minor 7, C, C over B, A9, back to G, B minor, E minor, E minor 7, C, F major, and then E minor 7, end on C, and then I'd love to turn you on again. I'd love to turn you on. And then we stop and we go into our orchestra transition going out, which again, I'm going to show you in another video how to play that in two ways. But now you have the general idea of how to play A Day in the Life, and the end chord that you end on after all that mess happens is a big E major chord, don't forget. And that is how you play A Day in the Life by the Beatles. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Mahalo. To check out more Beatles videos, go to mahalo.com/playguitar.